Have you been able to figure it out? Have you been able to debunk the myth that neurogenesis shattered? So, back in the early 2000s and beyond, prior, it was widely believed that damaged brain and neuron cells can repair themselves. If you was in an accident and the outcome was that you was paralyzed, that's it. You paralyzed for life. But imagine you have the light to cross the street, and right in the midst of crossing that street, a car runs the red light, and you fly 2 blocks in the air. And witnesses say that you look like a garbage bag flying through the air. Now, the results of this life-threatening accident caused you to be in a coma for 2 months. And the first night that you was in that coma, doctors tell your loved ones that death is a likable outcome if you do not make it through the night. But if you do, you will only amount to being a vegetable, being paralyzed from the neck down. And say 4 months later, after waking up from a 2-month coma, which was supposed to be that the results was supposed to be that you was either supposed to no longer be here or be paralyzed from the neck down, is now shattered. And you find out that you sustained a severe traumatic brain injury. And on your healing journey, you have been going to all types of doctors to figure out what's wrong with you, what's the cause of this pounding, this throbbing in your head. And doctors take all types of MRIs and CAT scans, and yet they find nothing and tell you, you are free to go home. How would you feel? Well, that has been my life for the past 20 years. And if it hasn't been for the development of AI like ChatGPT, I would never discover neurogenesis, because still to this day when I go to doctors, they don't tell me about neurogenesis. So again, neurogenesis is just the discovery that brain and neuron cells can repair themselves. And that's something that my brain has been going through. And I have been able to break down that process into 4 steps. The first one is like an empty void of nothingness. The second step is hyper imagination. And the third stage is curation, and the 4th stage is execution. So stay tuned, because each week I will be diving deep into the 4 different stages that I have been going through my process of neurogenesis. And yeah, that's all I have for you beautiful people today. And remember to be kind and gentle to yourself, and yes, in that order.